Hello and welcome to the first of our online assemblies for this term, where we're going to be thinking about the value of thankfulness. And sometimes at a time like this it's difficult to remember to be thankful for things, because sometimes life seems very hard and there are lots of things that we can't do that we'd like to. But in this assembly we're going to be thinking about some of the people who help us and some of the ways that we can be thankful. And although you might be watching this at home or in your classroom, I'm going to begin with the words that we usually use in the hall at the start of our collective worship or assembly. So if you want to join in with them, you can do just by thinking about what I'm going to say now. We have come together in the name of God the Father, who gives us all things to enjoy, God the Son, who loves the world and all the people in it, and God the Holy Spirit, who gives us the spirit of thankfulness. And it's thankfulness that we're going to be thinking about today. And we're going to be thinking about some words that St Paul wrote in the Bible to some letter to his friends, where he began by thanking God for them and all that they meant to him. And his letter to his friends at a place called Philippi, he began, "Every time I think of you, I give thanks to you, to my God, for you." Now, I've got a box here that you can just about see on the screen, and inside it there are some objects. I wonder if you can think who these might belong to. Here's the first one. It's a marker pen. Who do you think that might belong to? Who do you think might use that in school? Here's the next thing, or two things actually. A wooden spoon and a rolling pin. Who do you think in school might use those two things? I'll give you a bit of a clue. It might be around lunchtime. What about this? It's a kind of duster or a cloth. Who do you think might use that? Might be somebody that you don't normally see in school, actually, but they're there every day, and they're people that help us. What about these? A bunch of keys. Again, who do you think in school uses those? And finally, what about this? This is a tin with pencils and rulers and a pencil sharpener and all those kind of things in it. Who do you think might use those? So lots of different objects there. And they're all representing people who help us in school, from school cooks who work in the kitchen, to teachers, and maybe your head teacher, to caretaker and cleaners, and of course, last of all, to all the children in school. And there might be lots of different things that we can be thankful to those different people for helping to keep the school clean, for giving us lunch every day, or helping us with our packed lunch. And what I'm going to be thinking about now is an acrostic poem, which we've often used in school before. The beginning letter of each of these phrases spells out thankfulness, and this is how it goes. Thankfulness is thinking of good things, happy memories, all creation praising God, not taking anything for granted, keeping focused on the positive, feeling blessed, understanding the sacrifices that people make for us, living joyfully, not complaining, expressing gratitude to God, saying thank you to those who help us, and showing gratefulness by our deeds. So just for a moment, have a think about how you can describe thankfulness and why you might do that. And maybe think about your own ideas for a line in that acrostic poem. What would you be thankful for, particularly at the moment? And if you'd like to, you might want to make a thank you box like this one and put inside it some things that represent different people that you can be thankful for. And you could add to that a sentence that says, thank you for all the lovely meals the cooks make for us. Thank you for our school cleaner who makes our classrooms bright and shiny, and those sort of things. That would be a really good thing to do. You might want to make one at home as well, and maybe think about the people who look after you at home and who help you, and maybe thinking more widely in the community as well, about perhaps people who help us when we're not very well. which could be particularly important at the moment. So there are lots of different people who help us in different ways, and lots of ways that we can be thankful. I'm very grateful to all the teachers and heads of school and all the support staff who've worked incredibly hard over the last few weeks to get the schools ready. I'm very grateful to you and to your mums and dads for all the help that you've given us over the last few weeks, and the way that you've come into school, particularly those of you who've started school this week, so sensibly and coped with all the different changes that have taken place. And for those of you that aren't back at school yet, thank you for carrying on with eSchools and keeping your learning going that way. We look forward to seeing you again very soon. So I hope you have a good week, and remember to be thankful for all the different things that we've been given. Take care. Goodbye.